Welcome to my very first episode of CORS Kitchen. This weekend is my sister-in-law's surprise 25th birthday, and we are doing a black and white striped and floral theme. And so her best friend asked me if I would be in charge of cupcakes. Trying something new in the kitchen. I've never done any type of fancy frosting, and so we're gonna try floral frosting. We just got a package in the mail, so we are gonna try a new product. I already have a whole bunch of cupcakes prepared. They just got out of the oven a bit ago, so they're nice and chilled. So let's open up this package and try out a piping bag that we just received. So we got the Cupcake Cake Decorating Supplies Kit off Amazon. Look how cute this is. So it has 32 pieces. We're not going to use all of them today. Comes with scrapers. If you make frosting flowers on this little stand here, you hold this up, then you literally just, look how cute that is, and then you can put it on top of your cake. We today are just going to go straight for putting the flowers straight on the cupcakes. These cute little bags, and I love that they're reusable. There's a whole bunch on Amazon that are just disposable bags. I'm guessing it's a lot cleaner, but I just love that these are reusable, so you just wash these out and we can reuse them. So let's get started making the buttercream frosting. I already have all of my ingredients measured out. Just so that you know, I am doubling the batch, so I'll tell you what the ingredients are, but what you see here is doubled. That's why there's so much confectioner's sugar. Okay, so it's half a cup of unsalted butter, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I just love the smell of vanilla, 2 cups of confectioner's sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, and then food coloring if desired. So again, I'm doubling the batch. I have a cup of butter, and it says that we're going to mix in the butter first and cream it. I did forget to mention that you want it to be room temperature so that it can cream well. So make sure you pull it out of the fridge or the freezer in time for it to get nice and soft and room temperature. Next, we're gonna gradually beat in the confectioner's sugar. It smells so yummy. I just have to take a little taste. It's so good, so good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm making pink frosting to look like flowers. So after adding a lot more food coloring, I finally got it to the pink that I want. And now we get to start with our piping bag. I just got it shipped in, so I just want to make sure that it's nice and clean. So I'm gonna clean this, and then we will get to piping our flowers. With the kit came this little stopper, and so we are gonna untwist it. This part goes into the end of the bag. And then we are going to snip off the excess material to make sure that there's nothing getting in our way. So I just cut off the excess material, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our stopper and put it on the outside of the bag. For our flowers that we're doing today, we are using this little stopper. It has one side that's bigger than the other. We're just gonna put it on the end here, and then take the other part of our stopper and slide it over, and we're actually going to screw it on. So it's nice and snug, and then we fill our piping bag with frosting. So what I did is I just went on YouTube and I watched a whole bunch of tutorials on how to make frosting flowers, and I just picked the flour that I like the best. Okay, so we have our cupcake. We're gonna start with the skinny part up, so the fatter part is at the bottom. And here, go around and up, around, up. Okay, so already we're off to a terrible start, but I just put a rubber band at the end. I'm sure there's some official way to do it, but I don't know yet. So this is gonna be easier. Skinny part at the top. That's my first layer. Looks pretty bad. Let's try for the second. So we don't want to layer them exactly on top. We want them to be in the creases. Kind of like a window. So that's like not my favorite, but it's not like as bad as I thought it would be. Let's try for another one. It's very lopsided. Okay. Oh! Okay. Oh! Y'all, please look at this. That just happened. I think this one is gonna become just a normal cupcake. Okay, I'm for sure just gonna go back and watch the video again. That second one was terrible. This first one is not like the worst. I'm gonna watch the video again on how she did it. Okay, so what I have found in watching the tutorial again, she was using a lot more frosting in her rounds. And so I've just done this while watching her. Again, not as clean, not as like beautiful, but I probably would guess that this is a flower if I looked at it. I also think that this is getting really kind of like a warm, whereas it would be easier if it was less like moldable. I don't know if that's a word. I think what my issue is that when I started my next petal, I wasn't picking it. I was just going straight to the next one, and I wasn't actually stopping with the frosting. And I also wasn't pushing enough frosting out of the bag. They are still not the best, but first time for everything. What I am really excited for is what I created to go on top, and let me show you. So like I said, we're going with a theme of black and white stripes and floral. And so we had found a picture that we were going off of, and I saw on the cupcakes in the photo, cake toppers. And so I decided that I was going to make my own. And I am pretty proud of them. I figured out how to layer photos on Word, and I layered 4 different photos, this black and white stripe, the gold circle, the rose, and then I created this little L for my sister-in-law, Lori, and they are gonna go right on top of the cupcake. They will go on the cake stand, and I think they look so cute with the little cake topper. Thank you for joining me for my very first CORS kitchen and trying something new, figuring out how to make these little darling floral cupcakes. I'm realizing that I need to get these in the fridge. The party is not until later, and so I need to get these in the fridge. They are looking a little sad, and I need the frosting to harden. And so I'm gonna pop those in the fridge, and I will see you next time on the next episode of CORS Kitchen.